What's good, people? Today, we're going to be checking out some reels that are going around social media that might make you ask some questions. Let's get it started. Shout outs to all the bummies and bummettes tuning in. Hope everybody finds themselves doing well. Before we begin checking out the reels for today, this video was made for entertainment and educational purpose.
So this is a bit scary. So you know NASA, right? Everyone knows NASA. So they started exploring the ocean in 1958, right? 1958. They started exploring the ocean. Guess what? They stopped exploring in 1958 too. They must have found something like scary that stopped them from continuing. They instantly started looking into space and tried to find a way to get off this planet. I mean, is it really a coincidence that the quote-unquote moon landing was just a decade after? And you know that they also, allegedly detonated a huge bomb in the ocean in 2021. And you know that we've only, explored 5%. We've only explored 5% of our oceans. Isn't that crazy? It makes you wonder, what on earth did they find that they were so afraid of? Could it have been, a megalodon, a kraken, even a cetus? Or some theories even say, it could be a Leviathan or Charybdis.
Well, who knows if they really stopped exploring the ocean? And second of all, I mean, who's to say that they're afraid of something in the water? And even if they did, they wouldn't let us know. You already know how they work. So I think they're still exploring the ocean. They just don't tell us everything. They don't keep us in the loop, as usual. We're watching. We're watching the wrist. Oh. Who's that supposed to be? Oh. Beyonce. Yeah, she doesn't look like Beyonce. Not that girl.
Fair project was on the effect of essential oils, clove bud, and oregano, and an antibiotic, amoxicillin, on the growth of bacteria. And pretty much amoxicillin, if you don't know, is an antibiotic that is commonly prescribed by doctors to kill bacterial issues such as strep throat, that kind of thing. And when I went to go tell my teacher my idea, she was very hesitant about the idea because she pretty much assumed that the amoxicillin would kill more bacteria than the essential oils would. And because of my own experience with the oils helped to kill my Crohn's disease. And so I told her that I think it would work better. So she said I could go ahead and try it out and see how it would work. So pretty much how I did the experiment. At first, I used 3 drops of each oil and then 1 little pill of amoxicillin on each plate to help kill the bacteria. And when I used 3 drops of oregano, it totally killed all of the bacteria, so there was no way for me to measure how much was actually killed. And my teacher was very surprised by that, so she had me do 1 drop of oregano, and that also killed out all of the bacteria. So she had me use a micro pipette, and that still killed more bacteria than the amoxicillin did. And when my teacher saw that, she was very shocked that a little drop of oregano could kill so much bacteria compared to a standardized pill. And I was somewhat surprised, but I kind of knew that the oregano would work better. This fair project was...
Yeah, oregano is a very strong antibiotic and natural. I've been knowing about it. You have to buy the edible kind if it's going to be from essential oils. And whenever you get sick with the flu or something, it helps you out big time. Been knowing about it. Clove is good. The clove oil is good as well. But I guess I've been hearing that oregano, it's like the best antibiotic you can use, naturally, without no side effects and such. And this dude, I guess he proved it. So it ain't a myth. Now we know. Write it down on your remedy book.
As we're out exploring more and more, things are being uncovered and found that were stuff of legends, folklore. Take a look at this video, for instance. What looks like a group of people find a petrified egg. Some say it's a dragon egg. Some say it's maybe a dinosaur egg. It's fossilized. Whatever the case may be, when you find something like this, please don't do what they're about to do. Actually send it in to professionals for testing. Truly could be a once-in-a-lifetime find, and it might be that mythical creature we've always thought was just part of myths and legends.
Was it an egg though? It just could have been like an accumulation of minerals. Who knows? I mean, they didn't show the full clip, so I guess we ain't finding out today.
Oh my God!
What is that?
What is
Hey, what is that? Do you see that, guys?
I see it.
What is?
What?
Hey, is that aliens? Is that?
No, wait.
What is that? Is that a helicopter?
Wait. Why is it moving that way?
What is going on? Are you kidding me? What is that? Someone call somebody.
911! Oh my God! Look at it! Oh, that's ridiculous! Look at it!
What is that?
It's going south. Oh my gosh, where's it going?
Southern Illinois? Aliens? Oh, I'm not even on it. I don't know. 2023. We've made contact.
It's okay, you don't have to be scared.
It's just sitting there now. Now it's just sitting there.
Even the baby's confused.
Oh my goodness.
Chicken flying in the sky.
That's an alien. What is that? That was right over the house, guys.
This is so crazy.
Oh my goodness. It's still up there. That's pretty far up there.
I don't know if this is another UFO or if it's just some sort of drone. What do you guys think about the sighting?
There are people living inside of the Earth. It's true. New information from NASA states that there is a large ocean beneath the Earth's crust, after scientists detected movement below the surface. Around 500 miles below, a large supply of water has been found stored in a rock named ringwoodite. But it gets even crazier. Scientists say that this rock is so huge that it contains 3 times the amount of water on the Earth's surface. This causes many to believe that there is more down there than we originally thought, possibly even civilizations. While the news of this discovery was over 10 years ago, it was never talked about. Is the government hiding this information from us? What do you think? There are people living inside of...
I don't know. I don't put anything past me anymore. I mean, if there is people living, underground, I don't blame them. I'm sure they ain't paying taxes down there. If I find this to be true, I wouldn't mind joining them down there.
Have you seen this 13-month calendar? This 1775 Bible shows us that the first month of the year was March, the first day of the week was Sunday, not Monday, and that a full year consisted of 13 months opposed to our current 12. So why was everything changed? And who decided to change the months around? Many believe that it was to disrupt the rhythm that was so ingrained in our culture and to disrupt the peace and harmony. Think about it if this is true. It is very possible that the holidays we celebrate today, and base off of ancient traditions, are aligned with a completely different day and time period of the year. Does it not take away the true meaning of the day, such as Christmas or Easter? Countries like Ethiopia still stick to a 13th month calendar, and while we celebrate Christmas on the 25th of December, they celebrate it on the 7th of January. This isn't it the first time that our timeline was changed by powerful rulers. So who knows where we actually are on the time spectrum, or if time is actually real? What do you...
Yeah, I heard about this 13-month calendar before. Who knows? I mean, if that's true, then how old are we? I wouldn't doubt that, things have changed from how it was back in the days. But I guess there's places that still use the 13-month calendar.
Rupus nigra, or the Black Rock, is a magnetic black mountain in the center of the Earth that has been deliberately hidden for centuries. It is the tallest mountain ever known to man. According to Gerardus Mercator, it has roughly 64 kilometers in circumference, and its height is approximately 13 to 18 kilometers above sea level. And it might even higher if it measured from the bottom, which we never know for sure. How deep this mountain goes to the ground, maybe dozens or even hundreds of kilometers deep. We never know. It is so tall and also huge that can attract all compasses to the far south 4,000s of kilometers away. Compasses will not attract to a magnet. If the magnet is buried deep under the ground, it has to be a mountain to attract all compasses. And that is the Rupus nigra. As far as we know from mainstream narratives, the magnetic field in the North Pole is somehow buried deep inside the Earth. This is totally absurd, because a magnet will lose its electrical power if it's exposed to heat, like in the Earth's core. Rupus nigra.
Never heard of the Black Mountain. Or the Black Rock Mountain, or Rupus nigra. I've never heard of it before, but if it's 13 to 18 kilometers tall, it's a pretty big mountain. He's saying that it's the tallest. As I mentioned before in the video, if this is true and if this really does exist, this Black Rock, they don't keep us in the loop.
Aparecieron varios ojos de agua en Playa del Carmen. Los más grandes se encuentran en la calle 10 y también justo frente al Portal Maya. Pero a lo largo de la orilla puedes encontrar otros de diferentes tamaños. Hasta ahora no se consideran peligrosos, pero es mejor mantener una distancia. Muchos turistas y locales se ven sorprendidos por este fenómeno y acuden a verlo con curiosidad, ya que esto no es común en esta zona. ¿Tú por qué crees que están apareciendo estos ojos de agua? Te leemos en los comentarios. Síguenos para más contenido y visita Quintana Roo.
What was that? It seemed like water was gushing out of a hole. I seen this on the news, as a matter of fact. It happened not long ago in Quintana Roo, Mexico. And yeah, people were at the beach and they just started coming out. They're saying it's not dangerous, but I wouldn't get near them. Like, they don't even know what it is. And it seems like water is flowing. So, I don't know if it's safe. I'm not saying it's dangerous, but I wouldn't recommend anybody getting close to them, not knowing what it is. It did look like a flying saucer, but this video was recorded in 2003, and it looks a lot better than most videos nowadays people be recording. But it does look like a flying saucer, but most likely belongs to the army or something. I actually seen those footages before of a flying saucer from way back in the days when, electricity was free and such. So, I mean, it ain't nothing new. But we've never seen no alien crash or no alien come out of one of those things, so who knows?
What is that?
Okay, that's weird. Can you film it too?
I can't. It doesn't get any detail.
That's weird.
It's moving though.
It is. It's going from left to right.
Satellite.
Yeah, but to be that long, doesn't. That's exceptionally weird. Someone must. It's got to be some balloons.
Yeah, but it's like so specific to the bottom.
Now that is a weird footage. I don't know about it being a balloon, but I mean, I'm not saying it's a UFO, but it's definitely staying up in the air, and it's not getting any higher nor dropping. It seems as if it's just staying level at the height that it's at, but it does look weird. Man, hopefully there's more videos of this surfing around with like a closer view to the object. It does look weird though.
The government just revealed the scary stuff that goes down in Area 51. This theory is spine-chilling, so hold on tight. Area 51 is a secret government base in the middle of the desert in Nevada. It is said that no regular civilian has ever seen inside of its labs. So why is it so mysterious, you might ask? Area 51 is rumored to have aliens harbored inside of it, and theories say that government officials make exchanges with these extraterrestrial creatures. It's the most secretive place on Earth for this reason. This theory gets even crazier, though. The U.S. government is said to be in contact with aliens to conduct human exchanges for scientific experiments, and the government keeps the humans inside Area 51. What do you think?
What do you guys think about this theory? It's a pretty old theory. Who knows what they have at Area 51? It's just weird that they have to be so secretive about everything. Only time will let us know what they had down there.
Whoa there!
Yeah, that's too much adrenaline for me. But dude better not make any mistakes while doing all them stunts. Especially that one jumping from one side of the mountain to the other. If you miss that jump, you're in for some heavy injuries, bro.
Know what else is under the authority of the crown?
What?
Disney World in Orlando, Florida.
What does that mean? How?
Ron DeSantis, it was a couple months back, was trying to take away their self-governing, because Disney has always been like a self-governing entity within Florida, so they don't pay taxes, the taxes that major businesses and do stuff. Like, they started getting into politics. Disney was like, he's like, if you're going to get into politics, let's get into politics. But Ron DeSantis lost that battle because it came out. Disney's like, hey, why don't you just read this piece of paper that we have? We are under the Royal Family Clause, which basically means Disney World within Florida is technically owned by the Royal Family of England.
How?
They did some sort of exchange.
They would have had to have like given the land to the crown, and now it's protected.
They basically said Disney is the corporate owner of this land, but the royal family owns this land. The U.S. cannot tax what is the royal family.
Why do they own U.S. land?
What's the Florida version of a Boston Tea Party?
We go to Epcot and we just trash the UK part.
No one touched Germany.
You know what else is?
Yeah, Disney is not what we thought it was, which is just fun games and cartoons. They're actually not that. It seems as if there's a lot of theories and creepy theories about Disney. I'm glad I've never went to Disney. I used to trip before when I was younger because, my siblings went, but now that I'm older and I know more about Disney, I'm glad I didn't.
When I was a kid, there wasn't nothing that we couldn't burn with a magnifying glass. We were literally going around and burning everything. So I went to YouTube and found some videos of some kids burning paper. Just like when I was a kid. Except now, after April 8th, there's a Mandela effect for you. You can't burn white paper. There's brown. Burn what?
Crazy.
When I was a kid, there wasn't nothing that we couldn't burn.
I wonder what chemicals or what is it that they're using on the paper nowadays? Because you can clearly see that back in 2013, dude was able to burn the paper with the magnifying glass, and then nowadays kids are trying it in YouTube and they can't seem to burn it. They must be adding something to the paper that wasn't added back then.
Okay, this is the craziest thing. I have never seen anything like this in my entire life, and I lived in Florida my entire life. Those are all bugs. I thought the restaurant was smoking. Those are all bugs. You can even see them flying, like, dude, you can't even tell on the video how many there are. There are millions and billions and trillions of bugs here right now.
Didn't Bill Gates release modified mosquitoes in Florida? If I recall correctly, like in the beginning of this year or towards the end of last year. And now in June 11th of 2024, it seems as if they got hit with the second wave. Man, all bad, Florida. All bad. And well, folks, it's about that time for me to clock out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share the video with your family and friends. And I'll see you on the next one.